In the top stories, a call to end prejudice against homosexuals, a Salvation Army church gets the spruce up, and police benefit from a crime scene first responders course. Welcome to Nation News for Friday, February 7th, 2014. I'm Natasha Beckles.
You want your loved ones around to celebrate, especially those living far. And with Digicel Top-Up, Dad can help you bring life to the party and be part of the celebration. Ask him to send you Digicel Minutes. Receive free instant additional credit. Stay connected here and there. Ask your family abroad to send Digicel Minutes today.
One man on a mission to end prejudice against homosexuals says criminal laws against homosexuality need to be taken off the books. Professor Robert Wintermute of the School of Law at King's College London, England, made the call today during a lecture entitled Lesbian and Gay Human Rights in the Caribbean. Will decriminalization restrict religious freedom? My message today is that the criminal laws of Barbados need to be changed as soon as possible because they are outdated. They violate the American Convention on Human Rights. And that if they're changed, it will send a signal to the lesbian and gay minority in Barbados that you can come out of the closet a little bit, at least those of you who have the confidence. At least you won't have to worry about the criminal law. And then the heterosexual majority in Barbados can start to get to know them. You'll find that they're in all of your extended families. And as you get to know them, you'll start the debate about changing other laws and giving them rights as equal citizens. Professor Wintermute also expressed his concern that many Christian communities around the world had not been giving homosexuals a fair hearing. He says that Christians in Barbados should understand that lesbians and gays are human beings too, who need support as well. The one thing I'd like to add is for the Christian opponents of legal reform in Barbados, you need to know that you have lesbian and gay family members. They might not be brothers and sisters, but they're certainly your aunts, uncles, cousins, etc. And by defending these laws, you're hurting them. And I hope at some point they'll have the courage to talk to you about it. And you'll realize that they're decent people. They deserve to be allowed to live their lives the way that's best for them, and that you will gradually understand that. The Salvation Army Church in Wellington Street, the city, got special treatment today as a team from Canada worked on the structure and an adjacent building. The 38 members, who are all from the Salvation Army in Canada, repaired the roof, did electrical work, painted, and performed other tasks to spruce up the church and its surroundings. It was one of several projects the group has been doing in Barbados, and the Wellington Street Church was their final stop. Today saw the end of the Crime Scene First Responders course, and law enforcers are better for it. The course was aimed at better preparing policemen for carrying out the correct procedures as first respondents at the scene of a crime. It was held at the Regional Security Service headquarters at Paragon in Christchurch. Senior police officials say the course was necessary to the development of crime response in Barbados and the Caribbean, and participants were urged to use the knowledge they had acquired to effectively and efficiently start the criminal investigation process. In regional news now, in St. Lucia, officials of the Water Resource Management Agency say the thieves who stole their equipment are robbing the nation of vital tools for national development. Agency officials are reporting that a rainfall logger had been stolen, and Water Resource Officer in the Ministry of Sustainable Development, Fitzgerald John, said it is not only expensive to replace, but the theft is putting people's lives at risk.
Think of the community. You think of the community that was just affected there recently, with the drought that we had there. Think of maybe you may have your own family living within the area there. Okay, these equipments are very expensive. This one costs about £6,000. And replacing it might be a problem because most of this equipment came to us through funding.
Over the last 2 years, thieves have been hitting the agency hard, stealing solar panels and other equipment.
At Courts, every day we bring affordability, convenience, innovation, and style to over 1 million customers in 11 countries. From homes to communities, we are proud to make a difference in the lives of many across the region. Courts, bringing value home.
In sport, both the Springer Memorial School and the Commonwealth School held their inter-house athletic competitions today. Springer Memorial Showdown took place at the National Stadium before a decent crowd who came out to see just what the dominant inter-school competition girls had to offer. The results were not available up to news time. Commonwealth's big day was held on their school grounds, with Set E being declared the winner with 968 points, followed by Set B, Set A, Set D, Set F, and Set C. And finally, an Alabama school is deciding how to discipline a student who took a selfie with a dead body while on a trip to their local university's biology department. The female high school senior faces suspension after uploading the picture to her Instagram profile. With a beaming smile on her face, the student poses in front of the cadaver as somebody out of shot lifts a sheet covering the corpse. The selfie was taken on a school trip to the University of Alabama Birmingham's biology department, where the students were learning about the university's anatomical donor program. And that's Nation News for Friday.